I used to think that my thoughts were responsible for my feelings, and that if I could just change my thoughts, I could change how I feel. I later found out that was just part of the story. I used to believe that the thoughts came first and the emotions followed. Then a wise friend pointed out that babies have emotions too, and they don't have thoughts.
The reality is that our thoughts are an expression of our feelings. Thoughts are how we make sense of what is going on inside us. Thoughts are how we make sense of what's going on outside us. In that moment, just before the thought, there is a feeling. Have you ever noticed how one negative feeling leads to another, and another, and another? Sometimes it's like we get stuck in a loop, going around in circles, suffering inside of suffering, with no light at the end of the tunnel.
I used to struggle a lot with regret. Thoughts of loss, thoughts like, I wish I didn't do that, or I wish I'd done things differently, or if I'd just done this, then maybe this wouldn't have happened, or if I had tried harder, maybe I'd be more successful by now. Have you ever had that experience?
Dragging up the past, repeat, replay, rewind, repeat. You know you're feeling regret when you feel like you've lost something that can't be replaced. Often fueled by sadness, it's been said that regret is the graveyard of life. I think that sums it up quite well. It's like the energy drains out of the body as we focus on what is lost, on wasted opportunity and wasted time.
The reality is that regret is a loss of energy and time. Not only does it drag you away from the present and keep you stuck in the past, but it drags you away from any possible future you could be moving towards. You can't be moving and focusing towards the future or focusing in the present if you're lost in the past, going over things that can't be changed, that never can be changed, and that have already happened in your life. Some people regret things for 10, 20, even 30 years or even a lifetime. It's just not worth the waste of energy and time.
So how does one let go of the past and move on? Acceptance. Acceptance changes everything. Accept that whatever happened, happened, and that you did the best you could at the time. You couldn't have done anything different, otherwise you would have. Things simply cannot be different than what they are. Otherwise, they would be different. They would be something else. I believe in having a positive mindset. Thoughts are powerful, but could-bes and should-bes are hypothetical at best. They argue for a future that doesn't exist and a past that never happened. When you accept something, you become okay with it. When you accept something, you say, "That's that." When you accept something, it loses its power over you. There's no more resistance once you accept something. And where there is not resistance, there is harmony and flow. Where there is not resistance, there is balance. Instead of saying, "I wish I didn't do that," say, "Lesson learned. Next time I will be more prepared." Instead of saying, "I shouldn't have done that," say, "I did that, and it's okay, and I'm okay with it." Whatever happens, realize that in the end, everything will be okay. And if it's not okay, then it's not the end.